I've been seeing like a lot more of these videos pop up of people talking about the 500 subscriber mark, and I thought that I would share kind of how the fact that just in December of 2023 I too also broke the 500 subscriber mark, and my channel was pretty stagnant for a while, and then there was like one or two videos that finally started to pick up some traction. I wanted to talk about that and to talk about what I think might have helped that and the future of what I want to do here on this channel. But in January I didn't post anything, and like the time to kind of like catch up with a lot of social interactions and people, I needed to toggle over and focus on client work. I spent all of December making one video a week for YouTube, and so I really wanted to make sure that I stayed on track with my timelines and my deadlines for my business. So I have a wedding film that I just finished for the couple, and I was so excited to send it to them. That really took up most of January, to be honest, and any chance I got to edit. Again, I have another video actually coming out too on how I was basically running my business with only 8 hours a week to put towards it. Yeah, January, other than working on wedding films, I went to a baby sprinkle who we actually filmed their wedding. Lots of fun. We went to that, and they've just become such good friends of ours. Also this month, I'm associate shooting, so I am helping 3 other wedding videography companies. Here in Florida, this is definitely busy season, so everyone is just like trying to help each other out as much as possible. And I actually love second shooting, so if you're a wedding videographer out there, I love second shooting. So now I wanted to kind of pivot the conversation over to YouTube and talk about the traction that I had. If you're someone out there that is also trying to grow your YouTube channel or just get to that 1,000 mark, I think that this last month lended a few clues to myself even, which I want to share. The beginning of December, I think I only had like 300-ish subscribers, and now I think I'm currently at like almost 600 subscribers. The main things that I think helped with like picking up traction is that I posted one video a week. I kept the theme of those 3 videos very similar to each other, all kind of geared around goal setting, productivity, and in essence like self-care and like balance, which I think is what I lean towards. I think it was like my last one, I actually was even kind of calling out other videos on my channel too. Hey, there's this thing here, but like refer to this video over here if you want to see more. It's also kind of like creating playlist type of strategy into your videos in a way that it's like, okay, you landed on this one video, but like now check out this one. Actually, here's a good example. I will show you the video here where I did that, and you can see the real example of like what I am referring to. So yeah, definitely check that out. Aside from the frequency, like once a week, the strategy within the videos, and keeping a through line that made sense for them, and then referencing other videos. Third is that I created thumbnails with the intention of like piquing curiosity. Like I already know what the title of this is going to be. What would be a phrase or a word that I can type on it that would kind of create curiosity and for people to want to learn more about what that means or what this is referencing. So I would say that those were like the 3 main things I kept in mind. I think that it's great if I could have posted more. And then of course coming in January, I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to like do my client work if I want to focus on the YouTube work, because now I finally have traction, and who knows, maybe it's gone, maybe it's still there, we'll see. I want to talk about just like how excited I am about this YouTube channel now, seeing that there's like more people here, and like I love learning about business and marketing, and how that can then like, you know, allow me to build a calm, creative business at the same time, entrepreneurship, all of that stuff. And I love to talk about that and like maybe form a community of people. Like I always love meeting other people who are in the same like season of life as me, especially being a parent and trying to do it all too. YouTube is really giving me this community sense of like people who do love personal development. They love to learn, they love to grow, and that is always what I'm doing. Like that is always I'm always listening to podcasts, and that is just like my tribe and my people. And I feel that a little bit maybe on Instagram, but it feels a little like surfacey, like see what I am doing sort of thing on Instagram. But like now here on YouTube, I'm feeling more of a sense of humbleness and like vulnerability, and people like wanting to learn more and wanting to even collaborate. I really feel like YouTube is my jam, and YouTube long form, even though it's not as trendy and in and stuff, like I really feel like this is like where I want to spend more time. So I am excited for that little bit of December like motivation. To me, it's just like giving me that affirmation that this is like where I should be putting my time, especially since I don't have a lot of time as like to put the creator hat on, because I am also running a business and video editing and behind the scenes. So like, I don't know, I just feel like I love being in front of the camera too. I still just like love that feeling of like spreading knowledge. I love teaching and I love just like spreading knowledge. Like anytime I learn something new that like makes a difference for myself, I love to share it to whoever wants to listen or cares about that. Along with that, like I love educating, like I said, so I'm feeling a pivot in my business as well, where I'm gonna be leaning a little bit more towards the exploration of like digital products and stuff like that. Additionally, why I love YouTube and why I'm excited to like spend more time here, it is a platform where I can like answer frequently asked questions by clients, not only to fellow business owners or people like myself, but people who are couples and they're planning a wedding and they want to get some questions answered for sure. So aside from clients, there are also things that I am gonna like teach, you know, sprinkle in here and there about specifically people who want to learn how to do things with a camera, who are also specifically wedding videographers. Like I have another video on this channel that I'm just like showing how I film a whole wedding ceremony solo, but with 4 cameras running at the same time. So it's a lot of touch points happening, but you can do it calmly and professionally, and you don't have to look like you are a chicken with your head cut off at all. Yeah, if you're a wedding videographer, go check it out. Additionally, like I was saying, education, why I want to spend more time here on YouTube, and I'm excited about YouTube. It's a platform that I can do the whole teach your 3 to 5 year ago self content on. And again, to the point of education and to the point of like mentoring and creating a community of like-minded people. Like 3 to 5 years ago, the whole thing of why I started my videography business is because my husband and I, we were getting married. We had 3 months to plan our wedding because my father had cancer and we needed to plan it quickly and in a way that we, you know, he could be there. Had expected to wait longer to save more for a wedding. So yeah, I basically couldn't find a wedding videographer that was within my budget and produced like non-cheesy wedding films. Is the best way to put it. So I basically, with my entertainment background and my network of people, I knew a handful of people who knew their way around a camera and were like semi-professional, if not already professional videographers. So they like basically shot all the raw footage, and then I had to learn how to craft a wedding film that did not feel cheesy and forced or paced weird and glossed over with special effects and stuff. People knew I had done that, and people knew that I was like proficient at the camera too. And then once I started like putting stuff out there, other people were like, hey, can you film my wedding? Can you film my wedding and stuff? And that's how my business started. And I still carry that same pacing and energy throughout all my wedding films. And yeah, so anyway, I want to teach my 3 to 5 year ago self how to build a business, how to do this as well, especially like work from home moms. Maybe you are a small business owner and then now you are stepping into parenthood and you are just like, how do I balance all of this? This was a little bit of a January recap into a February reset. And I really hope that maybe those little tidbits that I mentioned about like what key things I did to gain so many subscribers in a small period of time. I hope that maybe you try them. Have you tried them? Let me know. So yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video.